The public viewing for Pope John Paul II has ended tonight. Vatican officials say 2 million people passed through St. Peter's Basilica since the doors opened on Monday. And tonight they are getting ready for the funeral. It is expected to be one of the biggest religious gatherings of modern times. Now, some 1 million people took part in a Mass of gratitude for the pontiff in Krakow, Poland tonight. During the Mass, people began lighting candles, and as the service continued, the light from the candles began to grow. John Paul served as bishop and cardinal in Krakow before being called to the Vatican. And now here's a live picture from Vatican City. It is just after 5 o'clock in the morning there. Throngs of pilgrims have staked out their positions outside St. Peter's Square for the pontiff's funeral. It is scheduled to start in just 5 hours from now. National correspondent Steve Handelsman has more.
Within sight of St. Peter's Basilica Dome tonight, tens of thousands of people bedded down near the site of tomorrow's funeral.
We're hoping to get somewhere close to the front so that we can see the Holy Father.
They're sleeping outdoors despite the 50-degree cold.
They give us blankets and it's good. It keeps us warm.
The pilgrims are young and old, most from Europe, others come from around the world. Earlier, the final few thousand got into St. Peter's to join the solemn parade past the Pope's body.
We are the last group who is going to see the Papa.
Tonight, the Vatican volunteers got their chance. Then police put up the final barriers. St. Peter's was emptied, and the giant doors to the basilica were closed. Earlier, U.S. senators had come through, and John Paul's will was released. He wrote that he almost resigned in the year 2000 because of his age and Parkinson's disease. Officials admit they have security concerns about the Pope's funeral, with an estimated 4 million people in Rome, double the usual number. Police hope the communal spirit here will prevent major problems. So far, that's been the case in this extraordinary week. From Vatican City, I'm Steve Handelsman, NBC 10 News.
Now, as Steve mentioned, nearly 4 million people have descended onto the city of Rome for the funeral. Every hotel room is taken. Many people are now sleeping wherever they can find a space for a sleeping bag. And, of course, that includes the street. NBC 10's Terry Ruggles takes us in now for a closer look.
It is just about 5 o'clock in the morning here in Rome, and this is the scene. All of these people have spent the night in sleeping bags or with blankets to be here because they don't want to miss the funeral of the Pope.
They huddle under blankets and sleeping bags. Some sleep, others talk. They have come from all over to be a part of history, the largest funeral in modern history for a man who changed history.
We thank the Pope for all that he has done.
Many here tonight are from Poland and Ukraine, but Gerald Haselbarth is from Lansdale, Pennsylvania.
No bathrooms, no breakfast, no conveniences.
Well, Jesus suffered, so I guess this little bit of suffering that I can do for him makes it worth it. So, and if it's for the Papa, I'll do that. I'll take a few nights without a bathroom, without a shower, so no problem.
It's an historic happening. All of these people will be here, and it starts at 10 a.m. Rome time. Terry Ruggles, NBC 10 News, Rome.
And you can see the Pope's funeral live as it happens tomorrow morning. The coverage starts at 3:30 a.m. right here on NBC 10.